Please welcome founder of TGA, THG, and member of the Thea Awards nominating committee, Phil Hettema.
Good evening. Each year it's appropriate for us to once again briefly review the rigorous process by which Thea Awards are nominated and selected. So, as they have been handed down over many previous years, may I have the rules? Otherwise known as the Thea Top 10. Rule number 1, nominations shall be welcomed from all sources. Anyone, TEA member or not, may submit a project for consideration, and TE membership shall not be a requirement for selection. Rule number 2, there are no set categories or specific number of awards required. Thus, you may see multiple awards in some familiar categories and none in others. If the committee discovers an outstanding project that doesn't fit into any known category, it can create a new one. In short, categories are not carved in stone. Number 3, the Thea jury shall be composed of all lifetime award recipients who desire to participate. Number 4, they shall be joined on the Thea jury by 9 members at large who represent a cross-section of the industry. Number 5, that core committee may be assisted by non-voting reviews committees and specialists who advise and support the committee in their work. Rule number 6, the entire committee reviews written and video materials submitted by nominees, and whenever possible, on-site visits are made to evaluate entries in person. Rule number 7, jury members must recuse themselves from discussion of any project with which they have been involved. They leave the room and decline to discuss the project with other committee members, and they do not vote on those projects. Rule number 8, the committee shall meet weekly over an 8-week period in the late summer every year. They spend what seems like an eternity individually reviewing the submission materials, and then during weekly 3-hour-plus meetings, the committee members demonstrate that they possess the judgment of Moses, the wisdom of Solomon, and often the patience of Job. Rule number 9, at the end of their deliberations, a proposed slate of recipients is presented to the International TEA Board, who has the responsibility to review and either approve or disapprove each recipient. Just like at the committee level, the international board members must leave the room during any discussion of a project which they worked on. And last, but most important, rule number 10, which the committee holds as their mission throughout the process, to seek out excellence in our industry and to celebrate it. Thus, they have been written, the Thea rules. Got through that. The committee could not function without the outstanding support of Karen McGee, who confidentially organizes and tracks all the nominees and the nomination materials, as well as the generosity of BRC, who provides facilities and lunch for all of the committee's work. Thank you, Bob. This year's committee was capably chaired by Craig Hanna, ably assisted by Vice Chair Roberta Perry. I'd like to ask them to come join me here on stage, and for all of the members of this year's nominating committee and subcommittees to stand so that we can say thank you for your commitment and for your contribution.